Hey everybody, how's it going? I am Squeetee and it's another month, so that means it's another Ashes of Creations cosmetic video. This is for March 2022. It's called Secrets of Shadeglen. Um, it's a very fairy theme we'll get into, and it is running from March 9th to April 6th. So jump on it, get on it. There's some cool stuff in here. I know I'm a little behind. Business trip this week, all this other fun stuff, so I couldn't make videos as on the ball as I would prefer. But that's life, that's how it goes. Before we jump into it, if you want to check out all my other stuff, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe, like the video, all that other fun stuff. You can find me, squeetee.com is my website, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I'm Squeetee everywhere. Twitter, trying to think what else. I have a Parlor account, I have a Gab account, all that stuff. Some of those I really don't use, I just happen to have them. And you can check me out. Try to put up new videos every 2 to 3 days. I was putting up videos almost daily for a while. And I realized like that saturation was a lot. So I'm going to tone it down a little bit, put up some higher quality stuff, gameplays mostly at the moment. And pretty much all on YouTube, stream a little more, things like that. So, oh, one more thing before we start. If you're looking for a guild, bmfguild.xyz is my guild's website. We're going to be really heavy into Ashes. I have about 10 to 15 people-ish that are interested, that have some sort of level of alpha, beta access. We're currently playing Star Wars The Old Republic. There's quite a lot of us, and we are really interested in Ashes. We're hoping it's going to be our, I don't know what you want to call it, like, game to end games. However, not a WoW killer, but like a new place for us to call home. We played SWTOR the past like 10ish years, a bunch of us off and on and stuff, and it's lost its pizzazz. So if you want to join us in SWTOR, we're on Starforge. You can come join us, check our website out, all that fun stuff. Join our gilded server, and have a good time. So thanks for listening to my pitch. Like, subscribe, and let's start it. So our first item up is a accessory cosmetic, the Fakin's Affection, yeah. So really quick also, I'm not going to be doing a full read of the description. That'll be up on the screen for everybody this week, or this month I should say. So we'll see how this episode goes. If you like the change where I'm not reading the whole thing, like it, leave a little comment, I appreciate it. I'll kind of describe it, we'll talk about it, maybe some other stuff, I'll maybe read a little snippet. And move on from there. So, the Fakin's Affection, it's accessory cosmetic. It kind of, looks like I want to say like a lily with some vines coming out of it. And it's got that pointed bottom, almost like it's a bouquet. I don't know, I doubt you're going to be running around with a bouquet like a weapon accessory. It's probably going to be like what's that called on your shirt? A brooch or something like that. Maybe a flower piece in your hair. I think it's a brooch as well. I don't know female accessories. It looks nice. It looks cool. I would assume there's going to be some particle effects or glow effect from the center of the flower because it looks very bright in this concept art, and it looks cool. I can see them blowing this picture up and making it giant flowers in the world to kind of give it like a, using the model. Honestly, using the art assets in the model in the world to double your resources. More bang for your buck is what I would, would be smart. Now, if this was almost, I was just thinking about this. I was about to scroll down to the next item, and this looks almost like it could be a pet, like a little floating pet on your, next to your shoulder. That just kind of, its arms maybe, the vines just kind of whip around, and it's got a little glow, and it just hovers. There's nothing special. There's no combat. It just kind of floats around. I think that'd be cool to have. So let's continue on. Next item up is the pet cosmetic this week. This little rootling, it's called. It looks like a potato, honestly, with some crazy eyes and mouth. Teeth things? I don't know. It's got little stubby hands. This thing looks hilarious. I also looked down at their description. It's a quote. It's not actually a description of the item, per se, which is kind of funny. But this pet little cosmetic looks hilarious. Now, will it do combat? If I could get confirmation that this guy would do combat, Like I could breed, let's say, a dog in the game, and then I could put the rootling cosmetic on the dog. Oh my God, having a Mr. Potato Head, deformed Potato Head, doing combat with you would be so great. I'd love it so much. I really want to buy this just because it looks ridiculous, and I think running around in the game with a potato blob next to you would be hilarious. Especially like my main, I'm planning to be like a tank, and then I have a little potato next to me while I'm fighting a boss, and I'm just, I got my shield up. I'm probably a one hand, taking a full hit from a dragon's breath, and then there's my little baked potato next to me. I think that'd be hilarious. But it looks super cool. I like it. I like the whimsical fun that they have at Ashes, or Intrepid Studios, I should say. Let's move on to the mount this week, which looks really cool. It's called the Garden, not a Guardian, a Garden, because it's a guard and it's a garden. I don't make sense. It made sense in my head when I thought it earlier. So it looks like it's a big. He looks like he's got a happy little face here. I'll tell you that much. In the middle, it's got some trees coming off of big, four-legged roots, arms, leg deals. It almost looks like it's got higher front legs and lower back legs, so its back is going to be like arched, kind of, with the lower legs here and the tall front ones. And it looks like you almost sit on like a rose petal. And if you can kind of look pretty close, there is like a handlebar almost you're going to hold on. So the saddle is pretty much this flower in the middle, which looks cool. I like this a lot. It looks fun. It's just a fun creature to have. I don't know if we'll be doing combat with it. I doubt it. It just says a mount, but you never know what's going to change in the future. If they're going to take it and be like, yeah, you can have combat with it, be a bouldering creature. If they announce an official how should I say this? They announced kind of some insights into animal husbandry on their last live stream, which was really cool. Which to me reminded me so much of Beast Mastery from Star Wars Galaxies. The first version and the second version of Beast Mastery they did. So I'm really hoping they do something similar where like I can get this tree guy, and I really want to make a tanky tree guy while I also have I'm a tank. I'm a tank with a subclass of a tank with a tank tree next to me, and that's me fighting combat. My crafting class is animal husbandry for combat. That'd be so cool. If that happens, I had a whole plan where I was going to make armor or odds and ends like that. But man, if this is true and I can do animal husbandry like this, I'm dumping all that. And I'm focusing on animals. And if I'm going to go up the attack tree, I'm going to make attack pets and stuff. I'll make billions of silver. I don't know what I don't know the currency yet. It's gold, silver, and stuff. So, but yeah, so this mount looks pretty cool. I really am excited for this guy, especially just the concept of it being in the game as a creature probably to fight. Or maybe if it's a happy creature, you can ally with it and maybe it'll be on your side. We'll find out. So moving down, we have the cosmetic costume for the week. It is the Feyguard's Vengeance. So it looks almost like, how do I say this? Like, I thought it was a lizard when I first looked at it. It's got the pink little rose petals and stuff coming out of the legs, which is pretty nice. It's got the hat, which kind of looks like a lizard toad thing going on. I don't know, and it looks okay. I'm not too excited about it. I don't know why it's called the Feyguard's Vengeance. That to me would mean an intimidating piece of armor or something like that. This just looks like it's a guardsman armor, like almost formal armor, something like that. I'm not gonna buy that. It looks cool if you want the whole theme of like the woodsy stuff, which they have a bunch of those throughout. They had from one of their first early cosmetic packs they had, and I bought it, was this caravan that was literally a giant wood log, and I forget what was pulling it, but it had it was just a log, and it had little like lanterns on it. It looked really cool. So I bought into that one, and I think this theme would fit. All these mounts and stuff would fit with that like wooden caravan. So that's pretty cool. If you like it, they have a ton. Like this is all fairy type stuff, elvish stuff. If you wanted a woody character and you want to live out in the woods in a treehouse, they totally have that for you. You'll see in a minute when we get down to the Freehold Cosmetic for the month. All right, let's move on to the ship. This ship it's a naval cosmetic. It's called the Wisp Watcher. This looks like it's a canoe skin. Now they haven't really, whenever they announce these cosmetics, they don't tell you what class of ship it goes for, which I'm not the happiest with, because I would like to know, like, if I'm buying a ship, like this one, this Wisp Watcher, it looks like it's a canoe. You make it really early on in the game, you just throw the skin on it. Great and all. However, there's other ones that look like they could be real massive ships, and I have a feeling they're going to be like 4-man galleons, or not galleons, or not frigates even, like little skippers or whatever you want to call it. And I wish they would tell us. I wish they would say this is going to be for this size. And I'm sure at this point in time, besides canoes, mid-sized ships, and maybe guild ships they were talking about, that's probably the only versions of cosmetics they have that they can know. And then everything in the middle is like a work in progress. So I get it. I just wish they gave us that knowledge. And this is very fairy, elvish looking, very cool. It reminds me a lot of Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. I think they're going down on the boats, the canoes, and then you go where the guys with the giant arms are. My hand had blood on it from work still. And it looks very much like that could be the canoes that you see Frodo and stuff on as they're leaving the Elven Lothlorien, I believe it is, village. I'm not up on my Lord of the Rings lore. So it looks cool. Not my cup of tea. The little potato is still winning it for me. But let's see the last cosmetic of the week, or the month. I keep saying week. It's the Freehold Building Cosmetic. This one looks pretty cool. It's a giant tree. Reclaimed Retreat. So it's a giant tree. Almost looks like, if you can really zoom in, it looks like was a building in the middle. And the tree kind of grew through it and around and stuff. It's very pink, rose petally pink kind of deal, which looks nice. It's got these huge, like, willow, I believe it's called, leaves. And it looks really cool. Like, if I didn't already buy a ton of Freehold stuff, I would purchase this. I don't know what skin this will go on, like if I can put on a building, or what kind of building. Can I make a tavern in here? Can I do my house in here? Can I do a stable? I doubt I can do a stable. So it kind of limits what I could do on these things, which is fine. I get it. I wish they would tell us a little more about what's what, besides it just being a cosmetic. So, very cool though. I like it a lot. If you're going for the Elvish theme, I would totally get this and I would go with that theme. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to go generic with the humans because I'm going to be like a knight. I'm not going to roleplay, but my overall character is going to be a tank, like I said before. And he's going to be a knight with a big shield, big sword, and he's just going to be out there in the front lines just getting beat on. And and I'm going to have my little baked potato next to me. So that'll be fun. And if I had an elven, archer, I'd have this house in a heartbeat. Now, this would be my house with all my storage, my crafting inside, maybe a blacksmith or a stable next to it or something in my freehold. So that was a quick one this week. Hopefully I didn't ramble on too much for you guys. We got all preview it together, give you my thoughts. It's an overall decent month. That potato is still, I'm going to make it my profile picture somewhere if Intrepid doesn't mind, because that thing is great. Maybe I'll recolor it a little, so I'll make the leaves orange, my color. we'll change it up just a wee bit, just enough to break the trademark or whatever. So yeah, that was it this week. Hopefully you like the new format. Let me know if you like me going a little faster through it, not rambling, reading every single word, giving more of my thoughts, and just going through everything. Leave in the comments. A like would be appreciated. Even more, a subscription. If you want to pay me money, that'd be cool. But subscribe to the channel. It's free. Turn notifications on, all that fun stuff. I'll put up stuff on YouTube as much as I can. I'm eagerly waiting for Alpha 2 to start, or even some spot testing. I cannot wait for that. I'm so pumped. I've got so many people I've been pumping up the last couple years, and they cannot wait to get in. I got 2 guildies with me that we're playing Ashes together during Alpha 1, and we were having a ball. Like, we loved it. And we look forward to more of it. So, hope to see you guys again. Thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll catch y'all later. Bye.